This November 4th, ahead of Election Day, is bustling, with political parties busy trying to bring voters to the ballot box. KIMT News 3's Maureen Dudley is in Olmsted County to bring us both sides of the push for votes.
With Election Day tomorrow, getting a high voter turnout is important. I spoke with the Olmsted DFL and the GOP about how they're doing last-minute campaigning.
We've been putting out an enormous effort, to campaign, and as we do try to do every time, but obviously it's a critical election.
Lebo says the DFL has been knocking on doors and making phone calls to get people to head to the polls for their voices to be heard.
It's about just that last-minute push right before Election Day to get our turnout high and to really get people engaged in this election season, which I think is important for our democracy as a whole.
DFL volunteers are not alone. Olmsted GOP Chair Wendy Phillips tells us local Republicans are pushing the pedal to the metal as Election Day nears. Many GOP candidates and volunteers also continue to knock on doors and make phone calls right up to the end, meaning neighborhoods all over places like Rochester are staying busy with door knockers.
If we know people haven't voted yet, we will try to go to their doors tomorrow, all the way up till dark and maybe even beyond that in some places, to see if we can get them to the polls.
Lebo says if you've already voted, then you won't be on the list for either party tomorrow while they're out campaigning. In Rochester, Maureen Dudley, KIMT News 3.
As you've likely heard us say before, but just as a reminder, polls do open tomorrow morning at 7, then close at 8 p.m. That's in both Minnesota and Iowa. Hoping for some good or decent weather, Travis.